In this video, we're going to look at creating sections in a large document and having different page numbering in the sections. So I have a document here. It's the same one that I think you've seen at school. I have a title page, a table of contents, which comprise the front matter of the report and then the body of the report. So I'm going to go ahead and insert a section break right now so that I can get the two sections separated. So I'll go to page layout and breaks. The bottom half of this is section breaks, and I would like a next page section break because I need there to be a page break between the table of contents and the body. So I'm going to click that. So I've got title page, table of contents, here's my section break, and then down here in the body of the report it says section 2, whereas up in the top part of the report it says section 1. So I've got the sections created, and I would also need different sections if I wanted one of the pages to be orientation, landscape orientation, and then the other section portrait, or if I wanted different margins in different parts of my document. But for a large document like this where we have front matter and the body of the report, we need different sections so that we can have different page numbers. So I'm here on page 1. I'm going to double click down in my footer to open up the footer, and it says footer section 1. If I want to go click next right here in the header and footer tools contextual tab, it takes me down to the footer in section 2, which is actually on page 3, because 2 was the table of contents, which is still within the first section. So one of the first things I want to do is for the front matter change my page numbers to lowercase Roman numerals. So I'm going to highlight this 2, and I'm going to go over to page number and down to format page numbers, and instead of the Arabic numbers I'm going to choose the lowercase Roman numerals and click OK. So I've got a lowercase 1, Roman numeral 1, and then a 2, lowercase 2. And then on the body of the report in section 2 I have regular Arabic page numbers, which is the default. So I'm going to go back up to page 1, which is my title page. I'm going to turn off the show hide button, and I really do not want the page number to appear on the title page, so I'm going to go to the design tab and choose different first page. That suppresses the page number on the title page. It leaves Roman numeral lowercase 2 at the table of contents page, and then down in the body of my report I'm back to the Arabic numbers. However, at this point I do not want it to start at 3 because it's really page 1 of the body of my report. So I'm going to double click it or select it, click the page number, go down to format and start at 1 instead of 3. So now I've got 1 for the first page of the body of my report, and then it just continues from there. I'm going to close the header footer tab, and then let's just have a look here. Okay, everything seems to be in order. One thing I wanted to show you real quick, since I have styles applied, it's going to be easy to see how a different theme might look if I were to change themes. So I go to page layout and I click the themes button, and I'm going to choose aspect. Maybe not aspect, maybe elemental. Or I might want to choose spring. Anyway, you get the idea. Whenever you have styles applied throughout your document and change your theme, it's going to change the colors and the fonts of most of the elements of your document. And again, the themes are on page layout and themes. Let's say I wanted to hyphenate the document because I thought that the edges were pretty too jagged. I would go to the page layout tab and click hyphenation. I'm either going to choose, well, none, which is what it is now. Manual will take me through my document case by case, every word that it thinks should be highlighted, and it will let me choose which syllable to highlight it with, or I'm going to pick automatic eventually. But first I want to look real quick at the hyphenation option. The hyphenation zone right here, if you make it a little larger, it will hyphenate fewer documents, or sorry, fewer words than if the hyphenation zone is at 0.25. And right now I'm going to choose automatic. So you can see that it inserted a few hyphenated words, and the edges on the right margin look a little bit more even than they did before. So that is hyphenation, themes, and section breaks with different page numbering in your sections of a large report.